There's one particular song in the show that has gone through such an evolution, a process, and I think that is one of the greatest examples of how rewrites work in the midst of that writing team. This particular song is called "I Want a Prince," and the Catholic schoolgirls sing it. And it started out as a very beboppy 1950s flavor kind of a song, and this is a little bit about how it sounded.
I want a prince. I want the jewels and mansion. I want a prince. My own tall, dark, and handsome. I want a prince who will always be true. If not, maybe I could settle for you. I want a prince just like Grace.
Yeah, we didn't like that. So we really had to take a look at, did we want the style of the music, the flavor of the music in the show to truly be 1950s? Or did it need to have its own kind of rhythm and pacing so that it sounded more like our show and not necessarily from that particular period? So we said, well, what if we slow everything down? What if it has a little bit more of a music box feel to it? And if we just slow the tempo down, maybe that will fix the problems we have with the song. And this is what it sounded like.
I want a prince. I want the jewels and mansion. I want a prince. My own tall, dark, and handsome. I want a prince who will always be true. If not, maybe I could settle for you. I want a prince just like Grace.
Yeah, we didn't think we'd quite hit it yet. We liked it better slowed down, but it just wasn't quite the right feel yet. So as we were working in New York, we were able to work with some of the actors and decided that we needed to add heavier harmonies and really have a more music box feel to the song. And we really like where we've landed, and we were able to utilize this rendition in one of our readings in New York. This is I Want a Prince.
Oh, I know what they say about fortune and fame, how it's not all it's cracked up to be. But my heart still longs for a fairy tale where the starring role is me. If just for a while I could walk in her shoes, dance with Cary Grant or Rock Hudson, then maybe I could settle for normal, a normal life, a normal house, a normal husband. Nah, I want a prince. I want the jewels and mansion. I want a prince, my own tall, dark, and handsome. I want a prince who will always be true. If not, I don't want to say I do. I want a prince just like Grace. I want a prince, a knight in shining armor. I want a prince, an irresistible charmer. So come get me, I'm ready to go. Whisk me away to Monaco. I want a prince just like Grace. He'll woo me, give a flirty glance to me, and ask me for a dance. My fairy tale has begun. He'll love me and think I'm beautiful, adore me, the intellectual. He'll see me and say I have to have her, and will